today, so 18 July 2020, the Samana Sukha Taiwan Dipa Meditation Center retreat. I am very glad and appreciates Pandey Sobaka and all the Sangha and all the volunteer and this association committee to celebrate this retreat, and also I am very glad and appreciates all the participants, the meditator, so to develop your spiritual way, to develop your wisdoms. Also especially appreciate and thank Brother Wam also, who patiently and kindly translate to Chinese from my English. So, and according to our Buddha teachings, so three training, Sila, Samadhi, Panya. To develop the Panya, firstly, you must fulfill the Sila training. After that, you must cultivate and develop the Samadhi. After that only, you can develop the wisdom. Also now, you have already taken the 8 precept. That is called the Padimokkha Samvara Sila. Purification of the virtue. Also, as a meditator, must control the 6 sense faculty also for the Indriya Samvara Sila. So, Sila is very important. If you fulfill the Sila only, it will support to develop the concentrations. According to our Buddha teaching, meditation also 2 techniques, Samatha and Vipassana meditations. To develop the concentration, meditator can practice the 40 meditation objects. Among these 40 meditation objects, Anapana meditation, mindfulness of breathing, and 4 element meditation, Chatudharu Vavutthana Kapatthana. These 2 methods are very practical for all meditators. Other meditation object is you must prepare the object, but Anapana meditation is, you see, we are breathing for our lives all the time. From we get up from our mother wombs, because the object is exiting at the nose all the time. Because of that, you can concentrate on that breath, and you can develop your concentration through any posture, sitting or standing or lying or walking or. And 4 element meditation also, because you see our body are composed of the 4 elements. Because of that, you must learn 12 characteristics of 4 elements, and then you can discern these characteristics of 4 elements, and you can develop your concentration also. So this evening, I will explain how to practice Anapana meditation only. If you like to learn the 4 element meditation during the interview time, you can ask how to practice. I will explain, I will give the instruction to you. According to our Buddha teaching, there are 4 ultimate reality. Materiality, mentality also, that is consciousness and mental factors. After that, Nibbana. Nibbana is all the Buddhist destination or aims to attain. So to attain the Nibbana, so meditator must develop the Vipassana meditations. To practice the Vipassana meditation also, meditator must realize what are the true nature of these 2 ultimate reality, Nama and Rupa. Another word is material and consciousness and mental factors, Chaita, Rupa, Chaita and Chetasika. To realize that these ultimate realities, 4 ultimate reality, so to practice this Vipassana meditation, four element meditation is foundations. This evening, I would like to explain only Anapana meditation only. Is there any new meditator who have never practiced this Anapana meditation?
没有学过，不知道怎么学这个安般念的。
If you have practiced Anapana meditation, no? So now, I would like to explain how to practice Anapana meditation. If you have practiced also, no, as a repetition course, I'd like to repeat again. So our Buddha preached in the Mahasatipatthana Anapana Sutta. So ita bhikkhu bhikkhu no, Anapana Sati Bhavita Bahulikata no, Mahapala Hoti Mahanistansa bhikkhus. Mindfulness of breathing, so developed, cultivate and developed. So no, is of great fruits and the great benefits. Mindfulness of breathing, when cultivate and developed, fulfill the four foundation of mindfulness. When the four foundation of mindfulness, so no, developed and cultivate, fulfill the seven enlightenment factors. Seven enlightenment factors, so when developed and cultivated, so no, fulfill the true knowledge and the liberations. So like that way, our Buddha preached in the Anapana Sutta the benefits of Anapana meditation, and then our Buddha explained how to practice. So to practice the Anapana meditation, meditator must choose the suitable place. Because of that, ida bhikkhu bhikkhu, arinya gatowa, rokhamula gatowa, sunyakara gatowa nisitati, palinga abuchitwa, ujogaya, panitaya, primukha satin, upatapitwa. So because of that, so if a meditator who like to practice Anapana meditation, so meditator must choose firstly suitable place. Because of that, meditator so no gone to the so no forest or gone to the foot of a tree or gone to the secluded place. After that, so no, sit down, having cross-legged positions. After that, set his body straight. That also no, having cross-legged positions. So no, for the beginner, should not put one leg or another like that, or so like that half lotus or full lotus. Why? For the beginner, if you put one leg or another, you will get numb and pain feeling quickly. Because of that, putting side by side is better. You will get less numb and the pain feeling. After that, keep the straight position. Should not bend your neck and the spines. Why? If you bend your spines and the neck and the spines, you will get and the neck edge and the back edge. Also, because of your ribs press your lunge, you will not get enough breathing also. Also, you can put your hand on each other like that, or because of putting long time, if you feel warmth, you can put your hand on your knees like that, or like that way also. Also, should not keep too tight and too tense also. Just relax and comfortably you can keep your straight position and sit cross-legged positions. Then you will do mindfully breathing in and breathing out. Before you start the mindfulness of breathing, you close your eye comfortably and test your nostril by using your finger like that. Left and right nostril. Breathing in, little bit forcefully and the check. So now you check. How do you feel? Left and right nostril. How do you experience? Can you notice? One nostril is easy and clearly breathing in. one nostril is little bit blocked and stuck. Do you notice that conditions? Because of that, no? If you pay attention more easier and more clear sight, you will find your breath and you are concentrating mind and the breath harmonize. You can develop your concentrations. Because all the human being breathing one nostril only. So that also change. Sometimes left side is breathing, right side is blocked. Sometimes right side is breathing, so left side is blocked. Because of that, so pay attention the breathing side. You are not concentrating mind and the breath harmonized. So you can develop your concentration. Another one also, when you practice this mindfulness of breathing, the breath becomes the very, very subtle and subtle. When you lost your breath also, you can find your breath. So by testing this method also, having found your breath, so you must concentrate on the breath at the touching point. That also, no, in the Visuddhimagga, mention the two simile of the saw and simile of the gatekeeper. In your home, when you cut the wood through the saw, you put your attention at the wood and saw touching place. You doesn't follow the saw movement backward and forward. In the same way, if your breath touch at the nostril, try to know your breath at the touching point of the nostril. If your breath touch at the upper lip, try to know your breath at the touching point of the upper lip. Don't follow with the in-breath and out-breath. Here you may put the questions. Pandey, I must just merely concentrate at the touching point, or I must concentrate on the in and out breath. So next simile is so gatekeeper, doorkeeper example. You see, gatekeeper, doorkeeper, he examines the people who pass at his gate. He doesn't follow and inquire the inside the people or outside the people. His duty is whoever come at his gate, he check. In the same way, really, no, the object is in and out breath is essential object. So the touching point is look like the gate only. Because of that, at the touching point, you must know the in and out breath. Don't follow with the in breath, don't follow with the out breath. After that, having found that no, your breath and having realized at which place to concentrate, then at the touching point, trying to know your in and out breath. So no, when you're breathing in, trying to know in breath. When you're breathing out, trying to know the out breath. Initially, if you like to label, you can recite mentally in, out, but because of labeling and naming in, out, if you are tired, no need to label, no need to recite, just knowing in and out breath also you can practice. When you practice Anapana meditations, when you concentrate on the breath, because of our monkey mind nature, no? If you are not able to concentrate on the breath, you can use the counting method. Counting method means you can count your breath in out 1, in out 2, in out 3, in out 4, in out 5, in out 6, in out 7, in out 8. That also should not count less than 5 and should not count more than 10. Why? What is the reasons? If you count less than 5 also, because of small number, you will not get good concentration. If you count more than 10, 100 or 1,000 number also, at the beginning, initially, you can aware the number and the breaths together. But the counting numbers are bigger and bigger. You will more aware on the numbers only. You cannot perfectly aware on the breath. Because of that reasons, should not count less than 5, should not count more than 10. Between 5 and 10, you can choose your lucky number. but my teacher choose number 8 according to the 8-fold noble paths, Atthamakinga. While you are using this counting method, while you are counting the number, you must determine whatever thoughts interrupt my mind, I don't follow, I don't trick my mind. I will try to finish my determination number. Like that way, 1 to 8, 1 to 8, counting again. No need to count how many rounds of 1 to 8. Just simply count 1 to 8, that is enough only. Later on, slowly and slowly, you will find that your result. After that, because of counting, if you are tired or so because of leveling and counting, if you are tired or so when your mind is calmer and calmer, you can stop this counting method and without counting, just leveling in out or without leveling, just knowing in and out breath, you can practice. Having said, cross-leg position, later on, what happens your body start to aching or pain or numb or what you will do. So some meditation master to concentrate on that sensations, pain or numb or hot or, but in the moment you are trying to develop the concentrations. So according to my teacher instruction, to develop the concentrations through the Anapana meditations, don't contemplate these body sensation, pain or numb or hot or any inconvenient feeling. Firstly, trying to bear and be patient and continue to concentrate on the breath. But the pain is worse and worse if you can't bear. So, firstly, pay attention on the breath and mindfully, slowly and slowly change body posture and remove the pain feeling and continue to concentrate on the breath. That also because of minor pain or minor inconvenient feeling should not change again and again also. Otherwise, you will not get good concentrations. Without changing and instead of the breath, if you concentrate on that body sensation also, this Anapana mindfulness meditation may not be developed. Without changing and forcibly concentrate on the breath also, because of physically and mentally tired, you will not get good concentrations. Firstly, be patient and continue to concentrate on the breath. If you can't bear only, change the body posture, should not change again and again. Later on, so you must not continue the Anapana meditation. Also, you must learn how to practice, not knowing the long and short breath, knowing the whole breath to be the subtle breath. But not today, I explain like that way, briefly only. Another one also, after the sitting meditations, when you do the walking meditation and other body posture also, if it is possible, pay attention on the breath only, walking or lying down or sitting or standing also. Because of clear comprehension of domain, Gochara Sampajana, so my teacher gave the instructions, walking, standing, lying down, sitting, also, pay attention on the breath only. This is the how to practice the mindfulness of breathing. You can take the essence of life from your breath. Really, you join the retreat, you can get the right method. And when you practice these meditations, whenever so you encounter any difficulties during the retreat, you can discuss that with the experienced teachers. After that, when you go back to your home from your daily routine, so you take the time, and if you meditate regularly, then you will find the result of benefits of these meditations. In daily life, sometimes if you are physically ill or tired or so at that moment in your home, so if you meditate this mindfulness of breathing, later on you will get the refreshment of your mind, or you will get the overcome this you are some illness also. Another one is really when you concentrate on the breath, that mind is, according to Abhidhamma point of view, that is called Mahakusala Citta, great wholesome consciousness. This Mahakusala Citta is expel the unwholesome mind and also develop the wholesome minds also. Whenever in your daily life, unwholesome mind arising also, by practicing the Anapana meditation, you can expel unwholesome mind also. Having developed the concentration through the Anapana meditation, and also you can practice Vipassana meditation, insight meditation also. Even in this life, because your parami is not mature, you are not able to attain jhana or mega or phala also, no need to disappoint. If you practice day by day, this meditation parami will support to rebirth, so in the good existence, and also it will support to attain the higher knowledge in the future existence also. Now you attain the great opportunity, so you met the Buddha Sasana, and you become the very healthy, good age human beings. Because of that, I like to encourage as much as practice diligently, urgently, and because of your practicing, may you attain the higher knowledge, may you get the liberation of suffering of the round of the rebirths. Do you have any questions about these Anapana meditations? We should continue. Are you able to sit there to listen to the discourse? Really, I like to start there. So how to overcome the difficulties of Anapana meditations? Because most of the meditator, when they practice Anapana meditation or when they join the retreat, so during the retreat, mostly they complain that these 7 things. So this evening I will explain only one only. The main complaints and the difficulties made by the yogi are, the first one is pain in the body. So one does not experience body pains while watching TV or sitting in front of the computer for 2 to 3 hours, because the body changes posture frequently. However, during a retreat, a yogi meditates in a sitting posture for 1 to 1.5 hours, and then subsequently practice walking meditations for another 1 to 1.5 hours. Practicing in this manner for the whole day could create some pain in the body for the yogi. Some say it is like being beaten all over the body. 2 or 3 days after entering a meditation center, a yogi may experience severe pain in area of buttons, thighs, knees, and the ankles. Some yogis complained of not experiencing any peace or serenity, but only pain, and they express their wish to go back home. As these yogis could not overcome these difficulties, they come up with various reasons to leave the meditation center before the retreat is complete. One must understand that it is natural to feel pain whenever a body goes through intense physical work. As children, when we first started learning how to run, cycle, or lifting weights, we felt pain after the first 2 or 3 days of these activities. But later, the pain disappeared and we began to enjoy doing these sport activities. Some even went on to practice consistently to practice in competition and won prize. When I went to teach meditation in Bali, Indonesia, after the completion of the teachings, I visited a Hindu temple revered by Hindu deities in Bali. The highest temple was on the top of a hill that required taking more than 1,500 steps to reach. Along the path, the hills. So I found many local elders and the youth. They were merrily singing and talking while carrying bricks, sands, gravels, and the cement bags for construction work on the hill. They seemed tireless as they were going up effortlessly, whereas I went up the steps step by step slowly. After visiting the temple and stepping down the stairs and reaching back to the monastery where I stay, I started feeling pain in thighs, ankle, and knees starting from the same evening of the temple visit. For the next 2 or 3 days, I felt like I had been hit repeatedly by a stick. On the other hand, the local people who were carrying heavy loads up to the temple that I saw did not seem to suffer as I did. They were able to carry the loads easily. It is a matter of practice. Similarly, in meditations, if you have not practiced meditation previously, there will be a pain in your body for the first 2 or 3 days. However, after a few days, you will be able to sit without changing your posture for several hours without feeling any pain. Your mind will not wander around too much, and you will be able to concentrate more and have a better meditation experience. According to the Buddha's Abhidhamma point of view, one mind moment and the one thought process cannot focus on 2 objects at the same time. Because the mind is so fast, so it may seem like it is focusing on the multiple objects simultaneously. So we think that both the thought process, knowing pain, and the thought process, knowing in and out breath, are arising at the same time. Actually, these processes are arising one after another and not concurrently. Therefore, when the thought process, knowing in and out breaths are arising successively, the thought process focusing pain, the body consciousness associated with pain, according to Abhidhamma term, Dukkha Sahagata Kaya Vijnana, will occur less and less. When the minds, which knowing in and out breaths were arising successively, some meditators said their nose disappear and the head or upper body also disappear while they were meditating. Why they experienced like that? At that time, the mind which concentrating on the breaths were arising successively that the body consciousness knowing the tangible object were not arising. So the yogi seemed to feel as if his body had disappeared. Really the body not disappeared. When this happened, some yogis will stop meditating and open their eyes to check if they still have a body. Some yogis told me that they feared that their body was disappearing and stopped meditating. I would tell them that it is good that the body disappear. I had asked them in a joking manner, wouldn't it be better if the body disappear for good rather than just for a short time? Then you wouldn't need to worry about it or have to change your body postures to feel comfortably? They reply that it will be good, but they still have attachments, and they are worried that those they not leave behind will grieve for them. Once upon a time, there was an old man who went to a secluded prayer hall in a pagoda near his village every day to pray. To clear their worries, I had to tell these people a Myanmar story about an old man who wanted to attain Nirvana. An opium addict from the village came to the prayer hall daily to smoke. The old man will pray loudly, and the loud prayers from him will disturb the opium addict's ecstatic feeling while high on opium. The opium addicts had an idea that might stop the old man's prayer. So he went to a village dancing troops to rent an angel's costume. Early next day, he wore the angel costume and hid behind the hooked Buddha's image. Like usual, the old man arrived and started praying about attaining Nibbana within a short period. The opium addict jumped out from behind the Buddha image in his angel costumes, grabbed the old man's hand and said, "Come along with me if you want to go to Nibbana." The frightened old man said, please wait, let me discuss with my old woman at home." And he ran away, grabbing his umbrella and the footwear. When the old man told the old woman at home about this, the old woman said, "Why don't you go with the angel to Nibbana? Why bother discussing with me and miss out on this great opportunity?" The old man said, "I shouldn't leave you behind." And from that day on, he never went to the pagoda's prayer hall anymore. If you go into deep concentration and lose the feeling of your body, then stop meditating because of this. It is just like the old man refusing to go to the Nibbana because he did not want to leave behind the old woman. If so, you will be far from the Nibbana. If you do lose the feeling of your body, you should continue your meditation, and subsequently you will experience even better feelings. In fact, this occurrence is due to your deep concentration, that is, free from any hindrances, and it stabilizes on the breath as the great wholesome consciousness, Mahakusala Citta, is arising in your mind. During a fleeting moment of Mahakusala Citta, together with joy and the wisdom, there exists a combination of Citta and Cettasika, totally 34 mentalities. In Abhidhamma terms, these are 7 universals, 6 occasionals, 19 universal beautiful factors, the wisdom faculties, and the consciousness, totally 34. Among these Cettasika, tranquility of mental body and the tranquility of consciousness, Kaya Pasati, Citta Pasati, lightness of mental body and the lightness of consciousness, Kaya Lahuta, Citta Lahuta, flexibility of mental body and the flexibility of consciousness, Kaya Mututa, Citta Mututa, wittliness of mental body and wittliness of consciousness, Kaya Kaminyata, Citta Kaminyata, proficiency of mental body and the proficiency of consciousness, Kaya Pagunyata, Citta Pagunyata, retinue of mental body and the retinue of consciousness, Kayujukkata, Chaitujukkata will arise at the same time. As these Chaityatika become stronger, your body will be peaceful and joyful, free from the pain, and be able to sit and meditate well. So some yogis feel so good that even when the time is up and everyone takes a break from the meditations, they will continue to meditate for more hours. As these Chaitasika engulf your whole body, not only normal pain, but some long-term illness and pain also disappear. I do not mean that all your illness and pain will suddenly disappear once you start meditating, or that meditations will cure all illness without requiring medical treatments. I say this according to the Buddha's Abhidhamma. I read in this book, Finding the Right Path After Losing the Way, written by the Sayara Ujjadika Mahamyantoya, that some Western scientists research why yogis meditate for hours can do so without pain and changing postures. As they put more emphasis on the physicality, they did some tests on what they can test physically. They look a blood sample of a yogi and test it, and they saw that there were more endorphin than usual. So these were released by a gland in the brain. Once the yogi's concentration improves and he or she could sit for long disregarding the sensations, the body releases endorphin. It is a combination of endogenous and the morphine. This morphine has the same effect as morphine used in the laboratory. However, the endogenous is produced by the body. A body will feel pain and the ache once the level of endorphin falls. However, as the level of endorphin rises in the blood, the mind becomes clear and uplift. The body feels more relaxed. During the meditations, the endorphin's level rises. As a result, when you can meditate well, you don't feel pain and aches. When your body feels a floating sensations, the endorphin level is high in the blood. Those who are starting to practice meditation should not despair when they face pain in the body. If you persist, you will start feeling the good sensations. However, you do not meditate on these expectations. Keep your mind in a stable condition and meditate regularly. These things will happen as your meditation improves. And when this happens, your time will come. So because of that, when you encounter, you should not disappoint. If you practice regularly, you will find your result. You will be able to overcome this difficulty, and so you will improve your meditation. May you all be progress your meditations. Let us stop this evening topic here. So not sharing the merit. Imaya Dhammanu Dhammapatipatiya Buddham Pujemi Imaya Dhammanu Dhammapatipatiya Dhammam Pujemi Imaya Dhammanu Dhammapatipatiya ยา
ธรรมะตปฏิยา
สังฆังบูเจมิ
สังฆังบูเชมิ
อัดดาอิมายา
อัตตาอิมายา
ปฏิปฏิยา
ปฏิปฏิยา
จาติจรา
จาติจารา
ปาติมรณามา
พยาธิมรณาบา
ปริมงชิสามิ
ปริมุสิสามิ
อิรามิปุญญัง
อิตาเมปุญญา
อาสวะเคีย
อาสวะขยะ
วหังโหตุ
มหังโหตุ
อิรามิปุญญัง
อิตาเมปุญญา
นิบานัสสะ
ปานาสา
ปิเชโยโหตุ
ปัจเชโยโหตุ
มมะปุญญาภากัง
มะมะปุญญาภากัง
สัพพสัตตานัง
สัพพะสัตตานัง
บาจิมิ
ปาเจมิ
ติสัพเบ
เตสัพเป
เมสัมมัง
เมสัมมัง
ปุญญาภากัง
ปุญญาภากัง
ลวันตุ
อปันตุ
สาธุสาธุสาธุปวันตุสาวามิงลังรักขันตุสาวาดีวตาสัพพพุทธานุภาวีนาสดาสุติภวันตุเตภวันตุสาวามิงลังรักขันตุสาวาดีวตาสัพพธัมมานุภาวีนาสดาสุติภวันตุเตภวันตุสาวามิงลังรักขันตุสาวาดีวตาสัพพสังฆานุภาวีนาสดาสุติภวันตุเต